of the feet, spreading the toes out towards the side, pressing them into the floor. And then just do that one more time when you feel like those things that you put on bathrooms to hang your towels or whatever you want to hang that suck the side of the walls. You feel that with your feet. That's the sensation you want throughout. So lifting the toes up, pressing them into the floor. And now doing the same with your heels. You want to lift your heels up, squeezing your inner thighs, and then press your heels down, still squeezing your inner thighs. And then do that just one more time. Try and lift, lengthen. Remember, you're pushing the ceiling up the skirt with the crown of the head also, and then anchor the heels down. Hold it there. Just think of your posture. So slide the thigh muscles up, the tailbone down, relax the shoulders. Feel the back of your neck long. And then the right hand, now mirror you, is going on the chest, the left hand on the stomach. Closing our eyes or looking down, and we'll choose what you want to do and stick with it. Just try and tune in now to your natural breath. So observe how you naturally are breathing, whether it's through the nose, through the mouth, through both. Even details to, if it's through the nose, what nostril you're breathing most out and in from. Noticing your chest or your stomach or both move, or your back, your shoulders. And now take a moment more to take your attention to your chest, to your heart space. And just observe there maybe how you feel. Maybe you can tune into your heartbeat or just acknowledge the work your heart does for you. And let's just finish off this moment of concentration, focus, stillness, tuning in by breathing in and out through the nose. So you want to breathe in through the nose, blow your stomach out, your ribs, your chest, the back of your body, like a balloon. And then hold the breath a couple of seconds. When you're ready to breathe out, squeeze your ribs in, your stomach in, your thighs, pelvic floor, and keep going. Breathing in, opening everything out and up, holding the breath in, and breathing out, doing the same thing, hugging everything in, but keeping your height, holding the breath out. Last one, breathing in through the nose, hold it, breathing out through the nose, and holding the breath out. And now relaxing the arms by your side. Let's move our arms. So lift them up as you breathe in. Try and look forward, but bring your palms together. Your wrists maybe even touch. Reach up and down. Hold that breath for a second. Then breathe out. Bring the arms down. The head drops. Look at your stomach. Push it in with your eyes that little bit more. And again, breathe in, lifting up. Looking forward, try and squeeze your upper arms into your ears. And then as you breathe out, let the arms drop, let the head drop, squeeze your stomach back, your inner thighs. One more, breathing in, lifting up, holding it here. Interlace your fingers and just bring your hands down today, straight down to your head. Drop your elbows so they point to the floor and really try and stretch the back of your neck. Relax your shoulders. Try and push your pubic bone forward, but really try and curl the upper spine. And do one deep breath here, pushing your head still down with your hands, squeezing the stomach back as you breathe out. And on your next breath out, drop the arms, let them hang, and roll down one of those Pilates rolls where you're articulating your spine, one vertebra at a time, till your hands get to the floor. Try and push the palm of your hands into the floor, so bend your knees. Try and get there with at least your fingertips, your hands, the palm. Push your hands down, your feet down, your head down, and try and really lift your hips as high as possible, keeping your stomach by your thighs. If you want to breathe in deeply, blow the stomach out. And then as you breathe out deeply, squeeze it in. Let the head drop a little bit more. Try and squeeze the elbows in slightly in this forward stretch and bend them a little bit if you could. One more deep breath here. As you breathe out, roll back up on your next breath out. Head is the last thing to come up, so take it slowly. Shoulders, head, and then looking forward. Lengthen your right arm up as you breathe in. Grab your head with the right hand and pull it towards the right. So you're trying to here hold this stretch, breathing deeply, walking your left fingertips down your left leg a little bit so it anchors that left shoulder down. Breathe deeply into the left side of your throat, of your neck. And then on your next breath out, coming into your side bend, so straight away pushing the feet down, your legs are together, squeezing your inner thighs. Try to push the hips forward into the left, then melt your left arm down, right arm down, sorry, left arm up. Relax the head a little bit more if you can, breathe in to that left lung, breathe out, hold it there. And see from here, see if you can bring your palms together. Interlace your finger, index fingers reaching up, push your hips to the side, forward, your arms back, your chest forward, one more deep breath, and then come back up, lovely, stretch up, breathe in, as you breathe out, drop the right arm down and pull just the head to start with, towards the left. Same pattern of movement, so hold it there, try and just breathe deeply, and as you pull the head, hold the shoulders down. And then on your next breath out, going into your side bend, remember that you're squeezing your feet, your legs as close as possible, that you had one leg rather than two. Bring that bottom shoulder forward, touch a little bit more if you can, towards the front, that's it. Hold it there, drop the left arm down, right arm up, push your hips forward and to the right, relax the head, hold it there. And then see if you can bring your arms again together, interlace your fingers, find that side bend. Try and not hide your bottom shoulder, bring it forward, squeeze your inner thighs and then come back up, stretch up, breathe in it. And as you stretch up, do a little back bend, stretching your fingers now, all of your fingers, open in the chest here. And then as you breathe out, bend your knees and look forward into your chair position. We go straight into it here, good. And then dropping down into your forward stretch, relax the head down, bending the knees still. Breathe in, can we go up halfway like a table? Lovely. Breathing out, drop a little bit further into your forward stretch if possible. Relax the head. Now, breathe in, chair position, look forward, palms together. Open the chest all the way up. Imagine you had one leg instead of two. Push your hips forward and your chest bone up. Feet down. Inhale, exhale, back to center. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. So you're going to breathe in, lift the arms up. Try and hold your breath in still here as you do that little back bend. And then breathe out. Sit in your chair. Hold your breath out. Squeeze your pelvic floor as you fold into your forward bend. Breathing in, come up halfway into that tabletop position. Breathing out, drop a little bit further down. Breathing in, chair position, palms together, look forward. Nice, all the way up. Slightly back. And then hands to your chest center. We're going to do one more. Breathing in, all the way up. Slightly back, just slightly. Push the feet down, hips forward. Breathe out, bend your knees. Make sure you're sitting back and that your spine is straight here, guys. And then drop down into your forward stretch. Relax the head. Breathe in, coming up halfway. Lengthen the spine. Then breathe out, fold a little bit deeper, relax the head. Breathe in, chair position, look forward. Open, stretch your stomach skin. Palms together, all the way up. Slightly back. And then exhale with your palms to the center. Start lifting your right leg up in a 90-degree angle. Exhale there. Good. And then breathe in, stretch up. We'll do that 3 more times. Breathing out as you lift. Palms together. Breathing in. Good. As you lengthen. Exhale, 2 more. Breathing out. Squeeze your stomach in. Palms together. Breathing in. Last one. Can we hold it up? Breathing out. Hold it up. Now it's up to you. You could try to maybe interlace your fingers and grab your shin. Maybe bring your leg a little bit closer. Just hold it at 90-degree angle by bending your elbows, squeezing them in. Push your chest forward. Stretch your leg, the bottom one. And then see if you can just open the leg, holding it here. The hand is down, lengthening. Good. Hold it there to the side, palms together. Try not to let it drop. As you breathe in, drop the leg down and the arms up. So it's turned out, that right leg, and it's going to come back up, turned out, like we have been working these last days. That's it, Sachna, well done. Drop it down the same angle now as you lift the arms, good. 3 more, Breathing out as you lift, squeeze your stomach in. Inhale, stretch. 2 more, breathing out. Inhale, stretch. Last one, breathing out. Try and hold it there, grab a wall. See what you have to do to feel strong in this position. Maybe grab the foot, inner thigh, calf to the floor. You choose again. Where do you want it? Palms together. Try and feel stable here. Maybe your feet are on the floor to do that. Push your knee back, lengthen your spine. Maybe grab a wall. Maybe interlace your fingers and stretch up. Can we go a little bit to the left as we plug the right hip down? Push down here to go to the left. Go on, 4 seconds. 3, 2. That's it, Satya. 1, come back up, breathe in. Bring the leg forward. Square it off and down. Maybe cross it, maybe don't cross it. We're going to try a sun salute. Grab maybe a block or a ball if you want to elevate, because we're going to do that twist we sometimes do at the bottom. So prepare yourself something there at the bottom. If you want to cross your legs, go ahead. If not, just keep them square. Just make sure that 4 corners of your feet are against the floor. Now we're going to breathe in and lift up. Slightly back. Just like before. Chair position. Drop down, forehead to knee. Hold it there. Breathe in, come into that tabletop position. Hold it there. Left hand on the floor, on your block, on your book. Right hand up, just 1 time, 8 seconds. Push your right foot down into the floor. Squeeze your inner thighs. Look up if you can. Your chest bone is in line with your pubic bone, guys. So lift up. And then drop that arm down. Change it around before you come up. Lift the other arm up. Go on, stay with me. 8 seconds. Push your chest back in space to the right side of your mat, Sarah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Relax the head a second. Breathe. On your next breath in, bend your knees, chair. Go on, finish it off with me. All the way up. Palms together. Squeeze your inner thighs. Stretch back. Slightly back. And then hands to your chest center. Find your balance. And then let it go, breathe. We've got the other side to do with those balances. So now you kind of know what's going. It should feel a little bit easier, and it's on the right leg. So let's go ahead. Palms together. Stretching the arms up. When you're ready, don't let me rush you. As you breathe in, breathe out, left leg up. And again, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing out. Remember to press your palms together even when they go above your head, especially when they go above your head. Don't let go of them. Breathing out. Lift it up. Remember you can hold it like this, like we have done, or a little bit harder would be to interlace your fingers and bring it closer towards your armpit. Slide the shoulders down. Squeeze your inner thigh still here. And then maybe open the leg up. Good. Palms together, try and keep that height. And then stretch your arms up. Nice, as you drop the leg down in that Charlie Chaplin position with your left leg. Exhale, lift up. Good. Inhale, better. Lengthen. Remember to lift up on an angle so your hips are forward. Good, Sach. That's good looking, so much better. Inhale, up. 2 more. Breathing out. Breathing in. Last one to hold it up. Last little push, guys. Lift it up. Bring your foot to the floor, to the calf, to your inner thigh. You should feel a lot to that knee pushing back and your hips forward. Try and get that sensation. Push your foot into your leg. That's the left foot. And then maybe lift the arms up. And then going to the right with the body as the left hip anchors down. 4 seconds. Be brave. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Can you square your leg to the front? And then maybe cross it over or not. Going straight into your sun salute. Breathing in with your legs crossed or not. Up and back. Breathing out. Bending your knees, looking forward. Drop all the way down. Forehead to knee. Now stretch halfway, hold it there. Your back is as straight as possible. Right hand on the floor or on your block, whatever you have to elevate it, and lift the left hand up. Try and push your left foot into the floor completely. Push your left hip down and back. Open the chest, push it back. Nipples to the left side of the room, guys. Lengthen, better. And then drop that arm down. Go and stay with me. The right arm stays up, 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4. Push your chest back in space. 2, 1, and drop it down. That's the arm. Relax the head for a second. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next breath in a chair position, squeeze your inner thighs. Bend your knees. All the way up. Slightly back. And then exhale into the chest center. Well done. See if you can just bring your feet together. Right hand on the chest, left hand on the stomach, and just try and be still and observe. Changes in the breath, heat, your heartbeat. Maybe you can feel it now, maybe not. Any feelings? One more deep breath. As you breathe out, just let go of the arms, let them hang down. Open the eyes if they were closed. Okay, well done. We'll do one sun salute and do our warrior 2, warrior 1, and then get to the mat if that's okay. So I'm going to go to the front of my mat, so you know what I'm going to do, and step my left leg back, and we're going to do this. Then to the other side. So you might want to mirror me. Find your way in your mat, but be at the front because we're going to step back, yeah? Palms together, one sun salute as we have done. So you're going to breathe in, arms up, slightly back. Breathe out, bend your knees, bend your elbows, look forward. And then drop all the way down. See if you can get further into your forward stretch. As you breathe in, come up halfway. That's it. Open the chest, Sarah. Push your chest bone away from your pubic bone. You have to bend, that looks much better. And then drop down, hands to the floor, left leg back. Then you're going to windmill your left arm, right arm, warrior 2. Hips to the side, you're looking at the front middle fingers, breathe out, and then breathe in, stretching your arms and your leg. And again, exhale, drop down with the front leg, and then breathe in, stretch it back up. Just 2 more. Breathing out. Breathing in. Last one. Breathing out. Can you hold it here? Just a couple of seconds. Drop that left hip down towards the floor. Good, better. See if now you can keep that left hip down. Reach forward, and then just come into a straight line position with your arms, pushing that left hip down and reaching up with the left rib. Yes. Now push the right arm against the right leg and vice versa. So you feel that anchor in there. Look up. 4 more seconds. 1 deep breath into your left lung. Breathing out. Good. And then coming back up, stretch the leg. You're going to let the arms go straight away and turn your hips so that they're a little bit closer to the feet and your hips are square now, warrior 1 position with your hips. Palms are going to go up and together. You're going to keep your upper arms by your ears. We did this last week, and try and roll down 1 vertebra at a time till your hands get to the floor by bending your front knee. If you can, keep your palms together and your fingertips pushing against the floor, lifting your wrists away from your floor. Can you see that? Just crossing your thumbs. If it gets too hard for balance, 1 hand either side of your right foot. Have a look what you want to do, then stick with it. Forehead to knee. Remember, you want to push it all the time there. Hold the position. You're going to breathe deeply. You're going to breathe in, blow the stomach out. Breathe out. Squeeze your stomach in. Hold it there, hold it there. And then just as you are, walk into a straddle, so walking forward. So your hands are now in the middle of your legs. Hands push into the floor. See if you can just grab your tailbone right and left here. Bend your knees if you want to, but bend them equally. Relax the head if you can. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay there. Bend your knees, grab your big toes with your index inside and your thumb outside. Then try and lengthen your chest bone away from your pubic bone as you breathe in. And breathing out, come into the position, that forward stretch, bending your elbows, trying to get the crown of the head to touch the floor, the hips to touch the sky, and using your elbows by bending them sideways to help you stretch down. Hold it there. And do 3 deep breaths. I'm coming out of the position, but you're holding it, hopefully. Bend your knees, go on if you can. Breathe deeply. One last deep breath here, breathe in. Breathe out. And then rolling up, vertebra side. Left foot to right. Right hand on the chest, left hand on the stomach. Try and just close your eyes or look down and just breathe deep. Just notice anything that comes up. Any thoughts? Are they positive, negative? Any sensations in the body? Tingliness, pain, tenderness, heartbeat, breath? Once you've noted, make that mental note of what's changed. Just release the arms, open the eyes, and we'll go straight to the other side. So Warrior 2, I think Susan, in your Warrior 1, you cross the other leg, so just make sure now you cross it too, and I'll tell you when, so that you're stretching both legs equally. Okay, so just remember, Warrior 2, your feet are right under your wrist joints, that's a good measurement. Then you take your right leg now in, your left toes out, so they point to the back or the other side of your mat. Notice me, as soon as I do that, this hip lifts. So I need to try and get my trouser line straight. And then as I breathe in, I lengthen. As I breathe out, I keep my trouser line as straight as possible. It tends to do this. And breathe in, stretch again. Breathing out, look to the front middle finger. Breathing in, stretch. We're doing 2 more. Remember what we said about the knee overshooting the left ankle? If it does, maybe you need to go wider and then breathing in. Last one, breathing out. Now, try and hold this position, look towards me and bring the palms towards me as you come to the side. Stretch forward and then down. That's it. And just hold it there. Try and twist your right rib, both of them, to the ceiling, your right hip down towards the floor. Push your left leg out with your left arm and vice versa. Look up, breathe into your right lung. Go on, hold it there. Try and lift away from the ground, but bend your left knee. Hold it there. Go on, 1 more second. And then coming back up, stretch up. That's it. Relax the arms, turn the hips. Narrow yourself into that Warrior 1 leg where both hips are facing the side of the mat. Palms come up through the side, breathe in. Arms, upper arms always by your ears, but try and curl down like a Pilates roll down. So you're diving down. Your fingertips in a perfect world will touch the floor with your wrists lifted. Or you can put your hands either side of your left foot. Make sure your toes aren't curling. Forehead to knee, bend your front leg. Here, Susan, I think you use your other leg forward. So you might want to change your legs and just give the other leg a stretch. Hold it there. Breathe deep. Breathe out. Weight on the back leg. Weight on the back leg. That's it. Breathing in. Last deep breath here. Breathing out. Now try and again, walk your hands towards the middle of your mat. Relax the head down. Grab your opposite elbows, opposite forearms, and swing now the upper body like a pendulum, right and left. Maybe doing a little bit of a figure of 8. And we'll do 8 more swings. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there, release the arms. See if you can bend your knees maybe, and try, I'll face you this way, and try and grab the floor behind you the fingertips point away from you. Maybe you can bend the elbows a little bit in. So I'm walking my arms back and then bending my elbows a little bit, trying to get my head on the floor. That's it. And then lift the hips up, head down. Try and stretch the legs a little bit more maybe if you feel you can. Keep pushing the head down and the hips up, shoulders away from the floor. Breathe deep, belly breaths. Squeeze it in on the breath out. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Do one more, try and stay there, go on. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And when you're ready, let go of the floor and roll up. One vertebra at a time. Once you're up there, bring your left foot to your right. Don't let me hurry you. Right hand on the chest, left hand on the stomach. Close your eyes or look down and be still. Just observe. And then let's go with that position. We're going to now do one sun salute into a downward dog and stay on the mat. So it's a good moment to change your camera angle and to maybe get your Dynaband or your ball or your block ready by your mat so you don't need to look for it afterwards. We're going to start at the front of the mat. Great. So we're at the front and we're going to step back after the forward fold. When you're ready, palms together. Take a moment, ground the feet, breathe out to prepare. Then breathe in, arms all the way up. See if you can go up with the chest, down with the feet, forward with the hips, back bend a little bit, and then exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Then dropping down, all the way down with the head, relax it. Breathe in, come up halfway, same thing. Breathe out, hands to the floor. Step your right leg, left leg back, plank position. Lovely, hold it there. Try and find a strong plank. And then lift the hips up, bend your knees, downward dog with bent knees. And then roll forward, trying not to move your feet or your hands into your plank. Keep them in the same place. That's it, and then up, lift the hips, go back. And then breathing out, roll forward into your plank. That's 2. One more, breathing in, all the way up. Can you hold it there? Just do little bounces back here with the chest. Lengthening the tailbone up, squeezing your stomach in. Try and separate your pubic bone from your chest bone. Lift the pubic bone up for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And then drop the knees down to the floor. Hi Sachna, thought I'd lost you. Breathe in, look up. Let's do cat-cows here. Breathe out, roll the spine, push the floor away to your cat position. And again, breathe in without sinking, push the floor away, lift up the chest. And then breathe out, roll again into your cat position. Last one, breathing in. And breathing out. Roll into that cat position. And then just stretch back into a child's pose. Sitting your hips back, walking your hands further forward. Relax the head down, tip of the nose against the floor. Also the forehead, one day, but really make sure your head relaxes here. And breathe deep, still stomach breath. So you're going to blow the stomach out as you breathe in. Pause a couple of seconds. And then squeeze the stomach back and in as you breathe out. Pause a couple of seconds. Do that one more time. Breathe in. Breathe it out. And on your next breath in, we're going to come back up on our hands and on our knees. So we're going to try that chaturanga position again. So we'll do 3, and then on the 4th one, we'll slide forward into a little cobra. So have a go. Things that I want to remind you of is that the soft part of your elbows, you want to turn your arms out, so the soft part of your elbows face forward, and you can bend the soft part of your elbows forward. Make sure you push the floor away, and then as you breathe out, it's the chest and chin. First the chest, then the chin that arrives to the floor. One day, nice. And then find your way back up anyway. Good, better. Nice, Susan. Breathe in. Try and get the chest and the chin in front of your fingertips. Good. And then back up. Last one. Chest and chin down in front of your fingertips. Remember to look forward. Back up, last one, go on, and then we'll go forward. So remember that once you're down, check it out. You want to use your hands to drag your body forward, and that stretches your leg like a snake forward, yes? And we're going into a cobra, so that's the next position. So you're going to breathe in, breathe out, chest and chin down. Use your hands to lift a little bit of the chest and drag it along the floor, feet together. A little cobra, so your feet are pushing down so much that your knees stretch. Push your hips into the floor, squeeze your hands back, squeeze your elbows towards each other and back. Look up or close your eyes. Deep stomach breaths. This is good for digestion. So breathe in, blow the stomach out a lot. Breathe out, squeeze it in, keep the chest high. Squeeze the elbows back, hold it there. Breathe in. Breathe out, hold it there. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe in out. And now dropping the forehead down. Stretch the arms forward. You know what we're going to do, don't you? Forehead against the floor. Lifting the right leg and the left arm away from each other. 8 seconds. Let me see it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Other leg, other arm. Try and lengthen them rather than lift away from each other. Then keep checking your toes, your ankles, your knees, your elbows, wrists, fingertips. Drag the shoulders down. 2, and drop it down. That's 1. We're going to go for 2 arms, 2 legs lifting. When you're ready, breathe in and lengthen. Push the one away with your forehead. 8 seconds. 5 more. 4. Keep lengthening. Go on. 2, 1, and then release, relax. Try to drop the arms by your hips and walk them down so that it really helps anchor the shoulders. See if you can turn your head to the right shoulder. And just hold it there a couple of breaths, using it as the neck stretch. So your left ear should try and get totally on the floor. Make sure your chin is not near your shoulder, you've got space for your neck. Hold it there if you can. See if you can bend your left knee and grab, maybe with a dyna band, the inside of your left foot with your right hand. And then just check this out. See if you can squeeze. First, let's just try and squeeze your heel to your glutes. Really try and push your heel to your hips and stretch your thigh there. Try and push your hips into the floor. Keep your head turned. That's it. Hold it there. Try and really push the hips down and bend the elbows so the foot gets to your glutes. That's it. And then can you keep hold of that foot and come onto your left forearm? Yeah? Can you push the forearm into the floor? And now check this out. Look sideways so you can do it too. Stretch the leg back. Let it lift you up. That's it, Sarah. Hold it there. Try and sway your shoulders to the front of your mat still. Can you lift the right leg up? Can you lift the left arm also? 8 seconds there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Well done. Relax, release, move your hips, move your chest a little bit, and then turn your head to the other side. So I'm going to talk you through it. Just stretch the head to start with. Walk your hands down by your hips. You're turning your head to the left shoulder, yeah? Just breathe in. Try and turn the head a little bit more so your right ear is up the floor. When you're ready, the next thing would be to try and grab your right foot with your left hand. And first stretch your thigh, because you need a good thigh stretch before you go into a bow. So push your foot down as much as possible. Push your hips into the floor. Low again. And then push your forearm, your right forearm, into the floor. Bring it forward. And just check that you are stretching that leg back. That's the feeling. Open the chest. Try to square your shoulders to the front of your mat. Maybe you can lift the left leg up. Stretch it away from the right hand. Go on, 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Well done, guys. Again, move the hips a little bit. Shake them out. See if you can push the floor away and come into a child's pose. So roll back. Push back. Forehead on the floor. Breathe deeply. One more deep breath there. Try not to move. The only movement is your breath. Then walk into the right side of your mat. Child's pose to the right. Hold it there. One more deep breath. Other side, walk into the left. Try to walk far away from you and push the hips the opposite way and relax the head down. Breathe deep. One more deep breath. Great, back to the center, and we're going to roll up to sit up. Good. Let's start a little bit of core work, if that's okay. So grab your board, keep your dyno band near, because if I've got time, I'll stretch them with the dyno band. And we're going to squeeze our inner thighs with the board, push our feet into the floor, and try and use all the roll down. So we're going to try and go all the way down or halfway, depending on how your back is, and then all the way up. So you're going to breathe in here, lengthen the spine. Then try and let go of your legs. Keep the spine lengthened. And as you breathe out, roll your hips back. Plug the feet down. Keep going down as far as you can. Controlling it slowly. Good. Squeeze your inner thighs. Take the arms back. Breathe in. And then we're coming back up. Squeezing the ball as you exhale. First the arms, then the head. And remember, you can do it with a dyno band side. It's looking good. It's looking fine like that. Breathing in at the top. Breathing out, rolling back. Go on, we'll do 3 more. Good. Breathing in, take the arms back. Open the chest, breathing out. First the arms, breath out, squeezing the stomach back with ball. Trying to sit up long and tall on the breath in again. Good. Exhaling, rolling back. As you do this, you find it harder to come up. You need to do more sudden movements. Try to still control it. We've just got 1 more and we'll stay down on the next. So you're going to breathe in, breathe out, roll up. Squeezing the feet down, stomach in, squeezing your inner thighs. Inhale at the top, lengthen, and then roll back down. Exhaling, rolling back and down. When you're down, walk your feet back and start just moving your arms. So back on the breath in, and down by your hips on the breath out. And keep them really straight. Go to your pace. Keep moving them up and down. Thinking of squeezing the ball lightly in and up. Squeezing the stomach, the ribs. Trying to really work the core just by doing this. Imagining you're doing it in the water, this movement, with a little bit of resistance. And then start lifting your head and shoulders when you want to, if your neck doesn't hurt. So you're going to exhale as you lift. We'll do 8. Inhale as we drop. Exhale. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. Remember that if you're lifting up your head and shoulders, you want a ping pong ball under your chin to fit, and you want to lower the eyes down so that you look at your stomach and you're pushing it in with your eyes also. Not just with your breath. Eyes and focusing. Pushing it back. Inhale. 3 last ones. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Inhale. Last one, exhale. As you inhale, keep your head on the floor, but bring your arms by the side of your hips. Try to do the 100 now. So going up and down with your arms, like if you had springs under them, keeping them as straight as possible. And let's go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out and squeeze the ball. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. That's 2. We're doing one more. Breathe in and breathe out. See if you can lift your head and shoulders. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 2 more. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the ball, stomach in. One more. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Maybe lift the legs up. Also, maybe not. Breathe in, 2, 3 to tabletop. Breathe out. Go on, stay with me. 2 more. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Grab the ball, drop the legs. Breathe in, take the arms back. As you breathe out, right leg up, tabletop. Maybe the head and shoulders, maybe the ball also squeezing it to the leg. Breathe in back. Change your leg, breathe out the other leg. And keep going. We'll do 6 more. Trying to still think of the stomach going in, plugging the shoulders down, keeping the breath as you come up, the breath out. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. Exhale. You've got 2 more, and then you can keep this movement going, or we can do 6, that's your choice, lifting both legs up. So maybe lift both legs up now as you exhale, squeeze your inner thighs, then drop them down 1. Still into your tabletop if you can, so you're keeping that tabletop position. That's it. We've got 3. We're going to do 5 more. Exhaling. Exhaling. I know I said 6, but why not? I said 5 already, so let's stick to it. Exhaling. 1 more. Exhaling. And now you're going to start your kicks. 1 leg kick. So you're going to stretch it up, keep going, and then bend it back down. That's the right leg, and then kick the left leg up. Exhaling, and back down. Good. 6 more. Exhale. Inhale. Remember, if you get tired, try and just drop something. So either it's the head, the shoulders, the arms, the legs. You can just think of the breath and the focus if you want. You've got 3 more. We're nearly there, guys. 2 more. Last one. Good. Can we do a last little push? Either the leg pulses or your body pulses up for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and change it. So bend that leg, arms back, other leg stretches up, and let's go for 8. Pulses 7, and a 6, 5, and a 4, and a 3, and a 2. Well done, that's 1. Good, relax. Put the ball in between your inner thighs. See if you can just start with your imprint and neutral position. So your hands can come to your hips, your wrists, to your pubic bone, and just try and roll your hips up a little bit on your exhale, and then back to neutral on your inhale. So you're imprinting a little bit, using the core, and then breathing in, letting it go. So you're squeezing the ball, squeezing your stomach in, your ribs in, and then neutral position. Breathe in, let go. 2 more. Breathing out as you lift a little bit. Inhale and drop. 1 more. Now you're going to lift all the way, push your hands into the floor. As you breathe out, roll up. Try and keep as high as possible with the hips, with the chest. Breathe in there, hold it, and then breathe out, rolling back down, 1 vertebra at a time. And again, breathe in at the bottom, breathe out, roll up, curling your hips with your core first, and then pushing your feet and hands into the floor to lift higher. Breathe in, breathe out, roll it back down. And take your time, take the focus to the back of your body, to your spine, and notice how it goes down. Try and get it 1 vertebra at a time. Breathe in, breathe out, rolling up. So if there's any parts you feel that go up as a block or down as a block, try and concentrate on that area. So as you breathe out, roll down, take the attention to the skin of your back and notice how it goes down. Last one, try and get a little bit narrower with the feet. Walk them back if you can, breathe in, roll up on the breath out. Hold it up, push the hands into the floor, lift the hips a little bit higher, hold it there, squeeze in the ball as much as you can for 8 seconds, go on, 8, 7, squeeze the hips up, push the hands down, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1, good. On your next exhale, rolling back down just as you went up, 1 vertebra at a time. Great, take the ball away and just lengthen or bring the thighs to your chest. Try and keep the spine lengthened on the floor. Try to lift your head and shoulders as you squeeze your legs into your chest. And then push your head back down onto the floor in your tailbone. Try and keep them as grounded as possible. Bend your elbows. Compress as you breathe out your legs into your body. And then as you breathe in, let go a little bit. Do that again. Breathe out. Compress your legs into your body. Breathe in, let go a little bit. 1 more. Breathe it out. And breathe. Great. We're going to stretch the legs quickly with our Dynaband maybe. So if you've got your Dynaband, just put it around your right foot. Keep the right leg up as straight as you can. And then start walking up your leg, up the Dynaband. When you get to the highest point, keep your grip and just lay back down and hold it there. Once you're there, plug your shoulders away from your ears and into the floor. Think of your right hip sliding away from your right armpit and slide your left leg into the floor like you're standing on it. So go on, stretch that left knee as much as possible. Flex the left foot. Hold it there. Look at your big toe. Try and tug it a little bit more as you breathe out. On your next breath, try and grab your Dynaband with your right hand only. Left hand is on the floor, plug in the left hip down, and then turn your leg out, Charlie Chaplin, the right leg. Then let it fall to the floor as much as your left hip doesn't lift off the floor. And then lift it up towards your ear a little bit. That's the right leg, up towards your ear. Pushing the left lumbar spine. It shouldn't be lifting off the floor. You shouldn't be rocking to the right. You need to use your core here. Go on, hold it there a couple of seconds. That's it. 1 more deep breath. Try not to turn your head once you know what you're doing. Keep your neck square. And then come back up slowly to the center. Bend the knee, relax the leg, take the Dynaband away, hug it in. And then let it go. Let's do the other leg, just the same process, the same structure. So you're going to pick up the leg, put the Dynaband along the left foot, walk up it, lifting your head and shoulders. When your hands reach the top, hold that grip if you can. Lay yourself back down. Then think of sliding your left hip away from your left armpit. Squeeze your inner thighs. That also helps. Good, Sarah. Makes a big difference. Have your shoulders down. Slide them away from your ears. Stretch your bottom leg into the floor like you're standing on it. So you're already training to be square when you're doing this standing. It'll be much easier if you're squaring everything on. Hold it there. Tug your leg a little bit more if you can on the breath out. Now, with your left hand holding both Dynabands and your right hand helping you ground your right hip into the floor, turn your left toes Charlie Chaplin and the knee, and then let it drop to the side as much as your right hip doesn't come off the floor. Then lift it up a little bit towards your ear, that's it, towards your ear. Usually the height is above the shoulder, so you shouldn't really be going further down than your shoulder unless you're super flexible. Think of your core, think of engaging your glutes, your bottom leg, hold it there. Try and stretch the knee if you can, go on Sachna, stretch that knee if you can. Yeah, you see? Nice. Plug that right hip into the floor. Yeah, and then come back up when you're ready. Bend your knee, give it a hug there, release it a little bit. All done. And then let it go. Good. Squeeze the legs in and just rock either side to side. This is up to you. Or forward and back. So see what feels good in your body. And once you've massaged your spine a little bit, let the legs open. So you're going to let the feet open about wider than your mat, and I'll mirror you. Wider than your mat. Open the arms out. We're going to twist. So you're going to let both your legs with your feet wide drop towards, or your knees drop towards the right, and you're going to look towards the left. Try and get both your knees one day to touch the floor. The feet are wide, separated. And then you're looking, trying to get your left ear on the floor one day. Now have a try of this if you feel like it. You can stay in this position, or you could try to lift your right leg up towards bent, up towards your right armpit with your right hand to help it. So I'm putting my right hand on my shin. Can you see this? Right hand to shin, and I'm still pushing my left knee down. This is optional. If not, you just keep that twist. Yes, that's it. Hold it there. Keep pushing your hips up and your shoulders down. Remember, it's a twist. The left knee still wants to touch the floor. Lovely. Now, can you grab that right foot if you lift the leg up and put it on your left thigh to encourage it down a second more there in that twist? Both legs want to touch the floor here. You're still looking to the opposite side to where your knees are. Breathe deeply. And as you breathe out, use your left rib cage to twist you round a little bit more. Squeeze your glutes away from the floor. Lovely. Come back up. We've got that on the other side with the variations or not. This is what you need to choose, what feels good in your body. So open your feet, open the arms, let the knees drop, you see, wide to the left, look to the right. Hold it there. So you're trying to really twist your head away from your hips. Now your choice, you can try and grab your left shin with your left hand and bring it to your armpit. That's up to you. You've still got your right leg turned in towards the left side of your, so you're trying to grab your leg there with your left hand. Yes, the shin, you got it. Bend your elbow. The more you bend your elbow, the more you squeeze it to your armpit. And now keep pushing your hips up like a mermaid. Yes, good. Look into the right side of the room. And then that leg, if you want to, these are all options. On the right thigh, the foot flex the foot. Right thigh, push both down. Keep twisting the upper body. Keep using that breath out to twist your rib, your right rib, especially to the right. Coming back to center. There's a couple more things I would like to do. So when you've got your knees back in the center, you can either put a ball under your hips for a chilled out bridge so that your hips are higher than your heart and it relaxes that way. Or you can go to your plow position if your neck doesn't hurt. You choose one or the other, and it depends on how you feel today and how your neck is. So wherever you choose, your hips are always higher than your heart. Try and hold it there. I've come out of the position. It's hard for me to talk in that position, but you're holding either your bridge or your plow. And let's just do one more breath in and out together, trying to blow the stomach out as you breathe in. Squeeze it in as you breathe. Now, wherever you are, you want to stretch your legs up towards the sky if you haven't already. So it's either a shoulder stand, or with your hips on the floor, both legs are up, or with your hips on the ball, both legs are up towards the sky. That's it, Sarah. Keep pushing your pubic bone back. Walking your elbows closer. Your fingertips should be pointed towards the ceiling, maybe. That helps me, but it might not help you. I put them right at the back of my body rather than the side. So I really try, yes. And then I push my hands into my lumbar spine. And then I push my feet forward. Good. If it helps, everybody's different. So hold it there 1 more second. If you've got both your legs up, maybe you can turn them into Charlie Chaplin and do a straddle position. Open the legs out. That's it, Susan. Let them drop sideways as far down as you can. Go on. Stretch your knees. Engage your thighs here. Flex your feet. When you're ready to come out of the position, Sarah, put your hands on the floor and try and roll down onto your back. Also, if you've got your hips on a ball, take your feet to the floor. Slowly take the ball away. If you've got a ball, you could try and do a fish with the ball. And maybe we can all try today. And then if you don't like it like that, you can try the normal fish. So you put the ball in between your shoulder blades. Can you see? In between my shoulder blades. And I just lay on it. At the back of the head, just lightly touch the floor. And then keep breathing the chest up here and just holding it there. So that's a nice option if you find it hard. It needs to be in the middle of your shoulder blades. If you feel that you want to go into the fish that you know, remember you're sitting on your wrist, so you need to go through a bridge position and then on your elbows if you don't want a ball. But that's up to you. Make sure that your chest bone is the highest peak of your body. That's it, Sachin. I thought you had to bring it down. The back of the head on the floor. Let's do 2 breaths together if you can. So breathe out to prepare. Breathing in for 4 seconds. 3, 2, hold the breath in a second. Hold it, nice, Sarah. And now breathe out. Keep the chest high, but squeeze your stomach in. 1 more. Breathe in. Go on, Sach. Now hold it there. Try and be still. If it feels comfortable, if it doesn't, just let me know. Breathing out, still squeezing your stomach in, chest high. Lovely. And then coming out of that position, why don't you just, if you're on a ball, just turn your head to the side and come into a fetal position here, sideways. That's it, be gentle. Hold it there a couple of seconds. Just try and tune into your breath, into how your body feels. And then slowly coming back up to a comfortable sitting position. So look for a straight spine, doesn't matter what your legs look like. Let's put our right hand on our chest, left hand on the stomach, and just hold that position a second, tuning into your breath again, your natural breath. Close your eyes or maybe look down. Just observe if there's any changes to your natural breath. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. It's just important to know, to observe. Then just observe your heart space, maybe your heartbeat, maybe how you feel. Any changes? And overall, if you're feeling a little bit better, a little bit more positive, try and stay with that feeling. Each time you breathe in and out, come back to it. And let's finish with a deep breath in and out together. So breathe out to prepare. Exhale. Now breathe in, below the stomach, the ribs, the chest. Hold the breath in. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Lengthen and then breathe out. Keep squeezing the pelvic floor as you breathe out. Hold it there. And thank you very much. Lovely practice.